Aquarius, August 7th. I'm seeing a setup where you've been trying to hold everything together with your own two hands. And honestly, that's the problem. The base is there. The care is there, but the momentum is blocked because too much is being carried at once. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the first truth here, and the Queen of Pentacles is asking you to get practical fast. You've been doing the most for everybody else. Checking in. Fixing. Covering. Making sure the bills are handled, the food is in the house, the basics are covered. But your own body has been getting the leftovers. Don't lie to yourself. If you've been calling that being responsible, the Queen of Pentacles says no. That is overgiving. That is caretaking as control. That is trying to stay valuable by staying useful. Queen of Pentacles wants you to protect your energy, tend the basics, and trust the instincts that say, handle the real thing first. Pay the bill before the extra. Eat before you answer the next message. Sit down before you solve everybody else's problem. Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is where the whole thing gets foggy. You've got options, yes, but options are not decisions. The Seven of Cups is showing the scrolling, the daydreaming, the keeping of multiple doors open, because choosing one would make the others real losses. Let me rephrase that. You've been treating possibility like proof. You look at a life, imagine it, and then act like imagining it means it's already yours. It doesn't. This card says choose one path and test reality. Apply to the thing, send the message. Make the plan. Stop feeding fantasy with your attention if you are not willing to build it. The Seven of Cups is not asking you to dream less. It is asking you to stop confusing imagination with commitment. Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is the hard part underneath all of it. There is strain here, material strain, feeling left out, feeling behind. Maybe you've been looking at your own situation and thinking, I should have this handled by now. Actually, no. The Five of Pentacles says name the shortage. If money is tight, say that. If you need help, ask. If you've been not replying because you feel embarrassed by how behind you are, that is isolation talking. Five of Pentacles does not reward silent suffering. It asks you to use the support that is already there. Text the person. Ask for the extension. Tell the truth about the gap. Surviving is not failure. With Five of Pentacles, surviving is the fact. The move is connection, not shame. So the moment is this. Queen of Pentacles says stabilize the body and the basics. Seven of Cups says stop circling every possibility like it is a promise. Five of Pentacles says admit what is missing and let someone meet you there. That is the whole line. Care, choice, shortage. Ground yourself. Pick one thing. Ask for help where the floor is thin. You knew this already. August 7th, Aquarius. I'm seeing a very practical message, and it is not subtle. Queen of Pentacles. You are in the part of the story where the basics matter more than the performance. You paid the bill before the extra purchase. You checked the fridge. You looked at your calendar and realized your body has been asking for the same thing for days: food, rest, structure, less noise. This card says protect your energy like it costs money, because it does. Don't keep proving you can carry everybody. That habit is draining your own table. Page of Wands reversed. This one is the stop and start energy. You drafted the message. You did not send it. You opened the app, then backed out. You had the idea, then told yourself it was too early, too messy, too visible. Actually, no, it is not that the idea is bad. It is that the first step makes you feel seen. And you do not want to be judged before you even begin. Start small. One text, one post, one application, one sketch. Not the whole life plan, just movement. Seven of Cups. Aquarius, you have too many doors open, and some of them are just pretty from far away. You keep scrolling. You keep imagining, you keep comparing one possible life to another possible life, and nothing gets built. Because Seven of Cups is asking for discernment, not more options. Pick one lane long enough to test if it is real. If it needs 3 hours of fantasy to stay interesting, it is probably not the path. Choose the thing you can actually touch, schedule, and repeat. Five of Pentacles, there is strain here. Money strain, energy strain, support strain. Somebody is trying to act fine while skipping meals, ignoring messages, and pretending the pressure is normal. If you need help, ask. If you are behind, say you are behind. If the numbers do not work, stop pretending they do. This card is not punishing you. It is showing you where isolation is making the problem louder. There is support available, but you have to stop hiding from the people who could actually help. So the moment is simple. Keep your house in order. Send the thing. Pick one path. Admit where you are short. That is the whole move. Not perfection, not fantasy, not silent struggle. Real life handled in real time. Aquarius, August 7th. I'm seeing the middle of the mess here, not the beginning, not the fix yet. The part where you keep looking at 3 doors and none of them move because you are tired and you are still trying to act like you are fine. Queen of Pentacles. This card is asking for the basics. Hard stop. You need food in the house, bills handled, body checked, phone charged, water nearby. You have been trying to hold everybody else together while your own routine goes soft. That is not care, that is leakage. Queen of Pentacles says protect your energy like it costs money, because it does. You know this already. If you keep spending yourself on everyone else, you will call it love while your system calls it depletion. Page of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles shows the stop-start pattern. You drafted the thing. You almost sent it. Then you stared at it, closed the tab, and told yourself you would do it when you felt more ready. Actually, no. That is fear wearing a neat outfit. Page of Wands reversed is the moment you want movement, but you keep shrinking the reach so nobody can see you miss. Start smaller, post the rough version, send the text, make the first move before your mind turns it into a performance. Page of Pentacles. This card wants the beginner step done for real. Not imagined, not planned in 12 tabs. Real. One class, one budget, one application, one practice run. Page of Pentacles says learn by touching the material, not by thinking about it forever. You keep wanting proof before effort, but the proof comes after repetition. Put the work in where your hands can meet it. That is how momentum gets built. Seven of Cups, because this card is where the fog thickens. Too many options, too many versions of the future. You keep scrolling the possibilities like one of them will choose you first. They will not. Seven of Cups is the trap of keeping everything open so nothing can ask anything from you. Separate desire from distraction. Pick one lane and test it in real life. If it cannot survive contact with reality, it was fantasy, not direction. Five of Pentacles, this card is the strain underneath all of it. Money pressure, isolation. The feeling that you are behind and everyone else got the manual. Five of Pentacles says stop pretending you can muscle through alone. Ask for help. Say what is short. Say what is late. Say what is missing. Do not hide in silence and call it dignity. That is how the gap grows. Reach out while you still have a door to knock on, so the moment is simple, even if it does not feel simple. Tend the body, handle the basics. Start before you feel ready. Learn by doing. Choose one path, and if you are struggling, say it out loud. Aquarius, this is not about being perfectly clear. It is about being honest enough to move. Aquarius, August 7th. I'm seeing the turn now. You keep trying to hold everything together with competence, but the pattern is getting loud. You already know where this is going. The question is whether you keep performing stability or you choose one grounded direction and actually live in it. Queen of Pentacles, this card is about grounded care, practical abundance, and self-sustaining nurture. The Queen of Pentacles is asking you to stop proving you can carry everybody. Pay the bill before the extra. Eat before you answer the next message. Check the basics first. That is not laziness. That is strategy. Queen of Pentacles says your body has been giving you the truth through fatigue, skipped meals, and that constant feeling of being on call. Don't make usefulness your identity. Protect your energy. Tend what is real. Page of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles is blocked enthusiasm, stalled initiation, and fear of visible risk. The Page of Wands reversed is showing the draft you never sent, the post you kept deleting, the idea you kept talking down before anyone could even see it. Actually, no, this is not about timing. It is about hesitation. You start, then one small setback makes you disappear. You tell yourself you are being careful, but you are really freezing at the edge of being seen. Name the fear. Start small, one message, one upload, one imperfect move. Page of Pentacles, this card is learning through practice, tangible beginnings, and disciplined curiosity. The Page of Pentacles says stop treating beginner energy like failure. Put the plan on paper, save a little. Study the thing, do the homework. Aquarius, your life shifts when you stop romanticizing the leap and start respecting the process. I'm seeing a slow build that actually lasts, but only if you stay with it long enough to see results. Not everything needs to be brilliant on day one. Some things need repetition. 10 of Cups reversed. This card is fractured harmony, emotional disconnection, and idealized belonging. The 10 of Cups reversed is the smile you keep wearing while the room feels off. The group chat that drains you. The family dynamic where everybody acts fine, but nobody is actually being honest. This card says stop performing peace. Say what is missing. Admit where you do not feel held. You do not need to force a happy ending just because other people want the picture to look clean. Seven of Cups. This card is many options, fantasy and scattered desire. The 7 of Cups is the trap of keeping every door open so you never have to choose one. You scroll. You compare. You daydream. You tell yourself you are exploring, but you are also avoiding commitment. Because this is the turning point. Pick one path and test it in reality. Not in your head, not in the fantasy version, in real life. one direction, one action, one honest yes. 5 of Pentacles. This card is material strain, exclusion, and asking for support. The 5 of Pentacles says, stop acting like struggling means you failed. If the money is tight, name it. If you need help, ask. If you have been disappearing because you feel behind, come back in. 5 of Pentacles does not reward silence, it rewards honesty. You are not meant to survive this moment alone. Reach for the support that is actually available. So here is the pattern: care without self-abandonment, action without performance. One choice, not 7. One grounded direction, not another cycle of almost. Aquarius, August 7th. This is where the pattern gets loud. You keep ending up at the same door, same argument, same stall. And now you can see it. That matters. The Queen of Pentacles is first. The Queen of Pentacles is asking you to get grounded and stop acting like survival is optional. You have to feed yourself, pay what needs paying, and handle the basics before you go offering your last ounce to everybody else. I'm seeing you checking on other people while your own body is running on empty. That stops here. Protect your energy. Keep it practical. If it does not stabilize your life, it is not care. It is overgiving. Page of Wands reversed. The Page of Wands reversed is that hesitation where you almost start, then talk yourself out of it. You draft the text and do not send it. You open the app and close it. You tell yourself you are waiting for the right moment, but really you are scared to be seen trying. Actually, no, this is not intuition. This is fear wearing a calm face. Start small, one post, one message, one move. Do not wait to feel fearless first. Page of Pentacles comes in right after that. The Page of Pentacles is the fix, not a fantasy, a plan, a practice. A repeatable step you can actually do again tomorrow. You need something you can build with your hands, your calendar, your money, your attention. Save a little, study the thing. Do the homework. Beginner energy is not failure, it is the beginning. The point is consistency, not speed. Ten of Cups reversed. The Ten of Cups reversed is where the smile does not match the room. You keep acting like the group is fine, like family is fine, like belonging is fine, but the emotional gap is still there. Somebody is not meeting you. Somebody is not showing up. And you keep performing harmony so nobody has to say it out loud. Hold on. That is the fracture. Stop pretending the picture is the truth. Say what is missing. Wheel of Fortune reversed shows the loop. The Wheel of Fortune reversed is the cycle repeating because the response has not changed. Same trigger, same reaction, same ending. You do not need more patience with the old pattern. You need a different move. Do not blame fate and sit there. Notice where you always fold, always chase, always return. then interrupt it. That is the turning point. 7 of Cups is the distraction field. The 7 of Cups is all the options, all the daydreams, all the tempting exits that let you avoid choosing. You can imagine 10 lives and build none of them if you keep scrolling instead of committing. So pick one, test it in reality, not in your head. Not in a fantasy. One path, one choice, one direction. 5 of Pentacles closes it. The 5 of Pentacles is the part where you admit you are not okay doing this alone. Money may be tight, support may be thin. You may feel behind and embarrassed and tempted to disappear. Do not do that. Ask for help. Name the shortage. Use what is available. This moment is not asking you to be tougher. It is asking you to be honest. One grounded direction. One real support. That is how the cycle breaks. Aquarius, August 7th. This is not asking you to be brilliant. It is asking you to be usable, to be steady. To pick the thing you can actually carry. Queen of Pentacles. This card is about grounded care, practical abundance, and self-sustaining nurture. Queen of Pentacles says, stop acting like every need in the room belongs to you. Pay the bill first. Eat before you answer everybody. Check the basics before you check on everybody else. You keep trying to prove love by overgiving, and that is not the care that keeps you standing. That is exhaustion wearing a nice face. Protect your energy. Tend your body. Let usefulness start with you. Page of Wands reversed. This card is blocked enthusiasm, stalled initiation, and fear of visible risk. Page of Wands reverse shows you drafting the post, then deleting it. Starting the idea, then dropping it after one awkward moment. Actually, no. It shows you talking yourself out of the first move before anybody even sees it. The fear is not intuition. It is the spark that keeps stalling, the same hesitation we saw. Start small, send the text, make the rough draft, let it be messy and visible. You do not need perfect timing, you need motion. Page of Pentacles. This card is learning through practice, tangible beginnings, and disciplined curiosity. Page of Pentacles says the answer is not a miracle. It is repetition, save a little. Study the thing. Do the homework. Research the move before you make it. You keep wanting the whole result before you respect the small step that matters. That is how you stay stuck in fantasy. Page of Pentacles wants beginner energy with commitment behind it. Show up long enough for something real to form. 10 of Cups reversed. Page of Pentacles is fractured harmony, emotional disconnection, and idealized belonging. 10 of Cups, Reversed is the smile that stays on while the group chat drains you. It is acting grateful while feeling unseen. It is pretending the family table is fine when everybody knows the air is wrong. Stop kidding yourself. Stop performing peace, the same false harmony that was never real. Say where the gap is. Redefine belonging without the fantasy attached. You do not have to keep calling distance love just because it looks prettier that way. Wheel of Fortune reversed. This card is resistance to change, repeating cycles, and stalled timing. Wheel of Fortune reversed keeps pointing at the same loop. Same argument, same reaction, same ending. Wait. I'm seeing the pattern is not random anymore. You keep calling it bad luck, but part of it is the cycle asking to be broken, and your response is staying the same. Release the old move. Adjust what you do next. Do not sit and wait for rescue from a cycle you are helping maintain. Change the pattern at the point where you still have choice. Seven of Cups. This card is many options, fantasy, and scattered desire. Seven of Cups says you are looking at too many doors and calling it discernment. It is not discernment if nothing gets chosen. It is delay. Pick one path and test it in real life. Stop romanticizing every possibility. Stop keeping every door cracked open so you never have to commit. Your imagination is strong, yes, but imagination is not a plan. Choose the path you can actually sustain. Five of Pentacles. This card is material strain, exclusion, and asking for support. Five of Pentacles is the quiet panic of trying to make rent and groceries stretch. It is not replying because you feel behind. It is hiding the shortage like shame will pay the difference. Let me rephrase that. Five of Pentacles says name the need. Ask for help. Use what is available. Struggle is not failure. Isolation is the part that makes it heavier. So this comes down to this. Practical nurture becomes the antidote to confusion and stagnation. Not more fantasy, not more performance, not more waiting. The move is simple, even if it is not easy. Take care of the body. Choose one path. Start small. Tell the truth about what is missing. And choose the path you can actually sustain. Okay. That's all I've got for now. If this hit, you already know what to do. Please subscribe. Tell your group chat. I'll see y'all soon.